Hi guys, I got the Galaxy S7 finally for a review. It looks similar to the Galaxy S6, but it's a very different model. It's got all the details that are much improved from the previous version. I don't know if it will get scratches after a while of using it, like it was the case with Galaxy S6, but it's got a better battery, better cameras. It looks nicer. Don't buy it in this white, buy it in black or gold color. And for everything else, check my videos. Front and on the rear, Galaxy S7 has a Gorilla Glass 4. It won't break, that's for sure, but it's a little slippery in hands. Maybe you should get some case or something. It's got very well nice rounded edges, especially on the rear. You can see these sides, so it feels much better in hands than the previous generation, than Galaxy S6. And it's especially better than, for instance, Sony Xperia smartphones that don't have rounded edges at all. It's very firm, it's very solid build. Trust me, it won't break. This is a very high build quality, but it also feels a little bit heavier in hands. It's not a bad thing. It feels, solid when you hold it. The details are aesthetically very appealing, but it doesn't have some special design. It looks very similar to the iPhone. I don't know if it's a bad or a good thing. I wouldn't buy it in this white color. I'd get myself black or gold, or if I could, I'd buy the Galaxy S7 Edge version. In terms of form factor, it's probably the best size to fit in all hands. A lot of Android smartphones don't have good ergonomics, and this unlock key is right where it should be, where your thumb is. The volume keys are on the other side, however, but they're very precise for touch, which is not the case on a lot of smartphones. And you get divided virtual and a physical key below the screen, which I really prefer. Also, this key is a fingerprint sensor. It's not as precise as on iPhone 6s, but it's much more precise than on the previous S6 version. So far, Samsung had the best display on the market, and I'm just not so surprised with this new version, but frankly, it's really one of the best displays you'll find on a smartphone these days. It's got very high resolution, 577 ppi pixel density, very good viewing angles, beautiful colors. It has automatic brightness sensor, so if you go outdoors, it'll adjust, and if you're outdoors in the brightest sun, you'll still be able to use it. So it's really a beautiful, one of the best displays you'll find on smartphones today. Also, the keyboard is pretty good. I have a bit bigger fingers, but I wasn't missing keys while fast typing. You get number keys on top, you have a point and a comma on the first screen. You can adjust which key you want to place here. The keys are well divided. And it's a fast responsive keyboard, so I really loved it. Now, the special thing about Samsung is the fast charging mode. It can charge up to 40-50% just in 20 minutes and up to 60% in half an hour, which is really awesome. And on the display you see how long does it take to charge it full, which I particularly like. It's got a huge battery, 3000 milliampere. Bigger than before. It will last like for 1.5 days, maybe not 2 days, but it gets charged up very quickly, so it's just a feature that I love. Also, I think Android Marshmallow 0.6 is better than 0.5 Lollipop version. It's got some new features, nothing special, in terms of ease of use. but I love the way this Samsung upgrade of Android looks. It's got this upper dashboard with those icons and fast settings. It's very well arranged. The widget for weather looks very nice. On a lot of smartphones, weather widgets don't look aesthetically appealing, and they're not, easy to use. They don't offer the information you want to see. Also, the icons, the menu, everything is arrangeable. You can group icons into folders. So the only thing I dislike on this phone are the settings. On LG Android smartphones, they're much better arranged. It was kind of hard for me to find what I needed here, But most importantly, everything works very fast. From the minute I started using this phone, I installed like 50 applications by now. Still, it's working very fast. No problems with that. It's starting up games very fast. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, so that says enough. And for that, check my special video to see how fast it really is on Antutu benchmark for gaming and stuff like that. Check my other video. Also, I'll tell you that it has a front 5 megapixel camera and rear 12 megapixel camera, which really have outstanding photo quality, great performance for video and photos. These are one of the best cameras on smartphones that you'll find. They're much better than on compact cameras a few years ago. And the sound quality, it has one speaker below here. The previous version had 2 speakers, so it's not as loud as it was before. And it's worth it buying some more expensive headphones, but for that, check my special video, the sound quality on Galaxy S7. In the end, there isn't a thing that I don't like about Galaxy S7. Everything is perfected up to a high level. It's better than Galaxy S6 in terms of battery, in terms of cameras, but I don't know how much better is it than LG G4. It's still an awesome model, it's cheaper, so maybe if you want a smaller phone, smaller size phone, it'll be better than LG G4, but in all other parts it's the same as good as this one. But there isn't a thing that I would say I dislike on Galaxy S7. Maybe the fingerprint reader is not as precise as on iPhone, but everything else, cameras, the way it looks, the way it feels in hands, how fast it is, everything is very, very good. So I can recommend you to buy this phone. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I helped you with my video.